Amazon's AI push is undermining its sustainability goals. More on that coming up, but first, it's likely that you predominantly associate Spotify with music and podcasts, but if you're a premium member, you also get 15 hours of audiobook access per month. For some members, though, that clearly isn't enough, as Spotify has introduced a new add-on subscription that doubles that listening time. Audiobooks Plus was first trialed in Ireland and Canada and is launching initially for premium individual and plan members in a number of countries in Europe, as well as Australia and New Zealand. Once you've added it to your existing subscription, you'll get an additional 15 hours of listening to audiobooks included in Spotify's catalog, on top of what's already included in the base plan. For individuals, Spotify Premium on its own costs $12 per month. For those on Premium Family, $20 per month, or Duo, $17 per month plans, the plan manager has to purchase the add-on, and they're also able to buy a one-time top-up of 10 hours if they run out before their entitlement resets each month. Spotify does already offer an audiobooks access plan to customers in the U.S. only, which is separate from the premium offering and also includes access to music and podcasts with ads. Pricing for Audiobooks Plus varies by market, but will cost £9 per month in the UK, around $12, where an individual premium plan costs £12, about $16. We'll find out what it costs here when it arrives in the US, which Spotify told Engadget will happen in the coming weeks. Remember, you can find the latest gadget and app news, reviews, price drops, and more at Engadget.com. Amazon's decarbonization goals are being undermined by its push to be a leader in generative AI. Its most recent sustainability report concedes its overall carbon emissions grew for the first time since 2022. It reported a 6% increase in its carbon footprint across 2024, laying much of the blame at the feet of its data center rollout. The reported increase is significant given Amazon's method of reporting its own environmental impact. Critics have suggested the mega retailer dramatically undercounts its impact by excluding common metrics. In 2022, Amazon revised its climate reporting methodology, which also led to the company's figures falling dramatically. In addition, the company reported an increase in emissions tied to the purchase of power from outside sources. The increased energy demand is from AI chips, says the report, which require more electricity and cooling than traditional chips. As well as the power to run and cool those chips, Amazon is building big to increase its server capacity. Data center construction, as well as fuel use by logistics contractors, led indirect emissions to increase by 6%. That said, the company's own fossil fuel emissions increased by 7% in 2024, which is hardly a ringing endorsement. Amazon is a co-founder of the Climate Pledge, an initiative to reach net zero emissions by 2040. The initiative now has 549 signatories, including MasterCard, Sony, and Snap Inc. In February, Amazon CEO Andy Jassy pledged to invest $100 billion across 2025, with CNBC reporting the bulk of that cash would be spent on Amazon Web Services, the company's data center and web hosting arm. Given the increase in construction, it's likely Amazon's report for 2025 will follow this same upward trend. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributor Daniel Cooper, Matt Tate, and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and as always, we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.